How's it going, guys? Klutch here once again. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 19. Another week has come and gone, and we've got a ton of new mods this week. We got a couple new mods we haven't even spoken about yet. So we're going to quickly talk about the two new mods that we received on the Friday here, and then we're going to do a quick week in review of my kind of favorite mods of the week. It's been a really busy week, so we better dive into this. Let's go, guys. Pitter patter.
Klutch Simulations.
Alright, so let's start off with the Shootmaker Silage trailer. This is actually a pretty cool little mod. Now we do have something similar to this particular Silage trailer right over here. This is kind of the upgraded, the new version of the Shootmaker Silage trailer. As you can see, this is the one we have in-game. This was base game. And now, this mod here is an older style Shootmaker. They say it was built 98 to 2010 type thing. You know what? It's nice because it's such a cheap option. That is the big thing. Now, it doesn't look, I mean, okay, it looks a little bit dated in comparison. This definitely looks more reinforced in comparison to this one here. However, this one does have some nice touches. They're both around the same. I believe this is 45,000 liters. We're looking 48 something, I believe, for the newer model. So it's very similar. However, this is half the price. So you're looking at 25,000 versus, I think, 48,000, somewhere in that range as well, 50,000 maybe. We'll double check in the store before we do. But interesting. Now, another thing to look at with this trailer, look at these wheels. So it does have a few options. I just love these. These are the BKTs. Oh, they look so good. Look at the size of them. They're massive. Oh, they look great. Yeah, really liking those wheels. Anyways, let's go take a quick look at the store. We can compare both of these. So you'll find these obviously underneath our wagons or trailers, and we'll have a couple options. So here is the 720, 55,000, 48,500 liters. So that is the base game one that we've used since the beginning of FS19. And we'll scroll down to the end here now. And here is the Siwa 180. This is the newest one, the new mod, 45,000 liters. Not bad. 25 grand, half the price. You're only losing a couple thousand liters. That is sweet. The only options we have in color are very minimal, obviously gray and white, and the orange. So that's the only options there. As far as your wheels, you can see we have a couple different options, and there's the BKTs, the giant Dumbo tires. Those look so cool. Anyways, I just wanted to show you guys those. It's funny that you don't get the wheel chocks with the BKTs. The wheel chocks disappear. Anyways, you're adding a little bit extra cash with those. Actually, you know what? I didn't even notice this, but you get a couple different options for wide tires and standard with those too. That is kind of neat. Look at that. I didn't even notice those tires before. Cool. Anyways, so that there is the Shootmaker. We will go and now look at the other mod that we got. This one's pretty exciting too, guys. Alright, so this is the other mod we got this week on this Friday. It's the MAN IT Runner. It's a hook lift attacher style truck. It works with all the IT Runner attachments we received, what is it, 2 months ago now? It's been a little while since we've had those. So anything from your forage wagons to any of your trailer heads to your slurry to your manure spreaders, all that fun stuff works great with it. And this is a great looking truck. I really do like it. It has a couple different options with it. We'll look at the store in a second here. We got it in John Deere green right now as well. Let's fire this up. Interior looks good, not bad, and the horn actually sounds decent. Not bad, not a bad horn. I like that. You got all your lighting options. Everything seems to work there. All right, let's go and load up the that other wagon there, the silage wagon at the end, and we'll see how that looks on there with everything in John Deere green. Make sure we have the right thing selected. There we go. Looks good. So you do have some options with wheels. Right now we're obviously running, I believe it's the Trelleborg on this one right now. We'll go take a look at those options once we get into the store. But, come on, connect. Boom. But yeah, it just works exactly as you would expect with the IT Runner stuff. As well, there's a hitch on the back, which is a bit of an odd thing. We'll discuss that a little bit further on as well. All right, so there we go. We're all in John Deere green now. Looks really good. Let's go take a quick look in the store at this. So obviously you're going to find this under your trucks this time. And there we go. The MAN TGS 18500 IT Runner, $180,000. You can see there's the base option colors. Interesting scheme there. It's almost like a Canadian color. I should definitely use this. But you do have some options, of course. And if you double up the colors, there we go. We go blue and white. Or we can just go down to the design color and make it all one color if you want to make it so it's all the same color. That's always an option. And then for your rim colors as well, you have a whole gamut of options there, so you can really design this truck how you want. Like I said, as far as tires, you have Trelleborg and you have the Lizards. So there you go. Nothing much more we can talk about that. There's no other options with that. So you're looking at 184,000, 184,000 all in. Not a bad option here. This is a pretty dynamic truck. I mean, you do have to buy some extra components with it, but pretty useful. Let's go take a look at something else here. All right, so here we got the Man IT Runner. We also have the IT Runner trailer along connected with it. Now that's kind of a cool setup on its own. You can see the truck looks actually pretty good with this color scheme. I really do like it. However, there's two interesting aspects that happen when you connect with the IT Runner trailer. First of all, this front tire doesn't really get used that much. You can see the difference in mud on it. Yeah, this front tire is pretty much off the ground most of the time. It's kind of interesting the way that's set up. But that's not nearly the most interesting part of it. There should be no way that this works. There is no PTO connection on the back of this truck. As you can see, our yellow PTO is just sitting here, not doing a thing. It's just hanging out. This should not work. No, it shouldn't work at all, but it does. So anyways, we will use it since it does work, but it shouldn't, just making sure you're aware of it. Yeah, there's no PTO on this truck, but it still works regardless. So those are two of the interesting things I thought about that. Let's just jump inside here. Now, one thing to mention, I guess, if you decide to go with this setup, is that the weight is a little bit ridiculous. Now, I don't have the real weight running mod on right now. This is just base game stuff still, and I am having a heck of a time trying to get it to turn. So right now I'm going real slow. I can get some grip, but if I give it a bit of gas, she's probably going to start going straight on me. Or if I just start to try and turn here, oh, I was going to hit that. That's not what I wanted to do at all. That's not what I wanted to do. There, let's see. I was practically, you can see my tracks going around the pond here. You can see you got to really let off the gas if you want to make any kind of sharp corners. It's definitely noticeable. This truck struggles with with it, that's for sure. Yeah, just kind of pushing straight. So you do have to make note of that, guys. It's not very maneuverable, but it does get the job done, and you can haul a ton with it. All right, so let's go and try and dump this out now. Whoa, come on, baby. See, this is what I'm talking about here. You've really got to ginger it around the corner. She just wants to push you straight. Even backing up, it's tough to get any kind of traction on those front tires. Now, it might be better if you went with like the mud tires. I'm not sure, but I'm getting next to no traffic right now, or traffic next to no turning ability, no traction. That's the word I was looking for. Now, if you happen to watch DJ or FSC's video, you may be aware that there's a bit of an issue with some of these trucks when they're unloading, especially with this configuration. I personally cannot recreate it for some reason. It's not doing it for me. I thought I would try with both trailers connected now. We'll see what happens here. And there's also something else I wanted to try. We'll see if this works. So, we should have both trailers in the dumping area now. Let's try and... no, we need to go that one there. There we go. Right bumper, dump this one. And dump this one. Look at this! The solo double dump. Oh, yeah. That is awesome. Love it. Now, in theory, I mean, with the angle we're getting off the IT Runner, look at that. The trailer unloads so much faster. Not even that much. Anyways, interesting. That's cool. You can do a solo double dump now. Love it. Cool. Anyways, just know that, yeah, it's a bit of a pain to try and drive it when you've got this configuration, but it does work, even though it shouldn't. Alright guys, well, let's go check out some other mods here. We had a few other mods that were released this week. I do want to quickly talk about kind of my favorites and go through those quickly. Alright, let's go take a look. So if you missed it, this is the homemade IBC front water tank. It's just a simple little water tank. Extremely cost effective. You can just kind of drop it where you need to. Go fill it up at a lake, at your water station, whatever. It's not high capacity, but it is extremely useful and really cost effective. So really liking this little mod, and it looks pretty cool too. I mean, yeah, this seems really authentic. So we can fill it up at the pond right behind us there, which we have been doing. Yeah, I could see myself getting getting some use out of this on some of the other farms that I've got built, especially starting off. This is a great option for that. As well as you can see, we've got a shed pack here. This is one of the shed packs. We've been using this one. This one's actually not bad. Like, I'm pretty happy with the way this has turned out. I might have to use this one as well. I just like how open it is, and it's easy to move in and move equipment in and out, and it just looks fairly authentic to me. A little bit of lighting as well inside. As well, you may remember these trailers. These came out just the other day. The whole pack of trailers here. Very authentic. You know, if you watch the video on any of this stuff, you know that I did like the detail on this stuff. The wheels look great. Love the spare tires, but really happy with the way these. And now, of course, I couldn't forget the seed station. Yeah, of course not. So the viable fruit station here. The thing is with this, we just noticed, of course, that you can't purchase all fruits from it, but you can buy a ton. I know like pig food, for instance, is something you can't purchase from this, but pretty much everything else, there is, you can pretty much get almost anything else from this particular silo, which, you know what, let's go pull a truck up to it, because we can. There was one I was actually looking at. Now this was how I was loading this thing up earlier, but I am loving this, having this mod available for everybody. I know especially the people on console were dying to have something along those lines, and now we finally got it. Now this truck is barely going to fit if I angle it in. There we go. So yeah, from wheat, barley, oats, soybeans, corn. So the one other one I noticed, there's no canola. So you get your seeds, fertilizer, lime, wheat. Yeah, so no canola, no pig food are the two that I noticed, especially, or chicken food for that matter either. But I mean, you can use wheat. But yeah, interesting that it's missing those couple. Anyways, really enjoying that, having that station available for everybody. Hopefully that gets an update and just kind of finishes off some of the other fruit. We'll see what happens with that. And last of all, guys, and probably my favorite of the week, it's the flat deck trailer. Oh man, this thing, I've been waiting for so long for this thing. This is so good for everyone to have access to a flat deck trailer now. And you know what? Even compared to some of the PC mods out there, the PC only mods that are available, I still think this one's probably one of the best ones. So this Bandit trailer is fantastic. It looks great and really versatile. I mean, we can put anything, as long as we can get over these back axles, that truck will handle it. And this truck is pretty lightweight. As you'll see here, however, if I pull forward a little bit, even with the Kramer, I'm going to run into a little bit of an issue. So you just got to make sure that if you line this thing right up on top of the axles, you're good to go. And even a mid-range tractor you can probably put on this without too much issue. I know we had the class tractor on this on my video, and it worked just fine. We had no problems whatsoever with it. This trailer is extremely high detail. I really do like this trailer. This is a great looking mod. Really happy with this one as well. Cool. Anyways, guys, that is really going to do it for us this week. I hope you had a good week. I know I certainly had a pretty busy week, and just happy the weekend's here. Really going to enjoy some of these new mods, get some more farming sim in. I hope to see you on a live stream. If you have a chance, come by and say hi. I'd love to see you then. If you did enjoy the video, guys, make sure you leave a like for me. If you didn't, of course, the old down dog button, that's okay too. And if you're not a subscriber, guys, do not forget to subscribe. Other than that, we'll see you next time. This is Klutch. Over and out.